All right. We're just talking about that. You have a big fight coming up.
Yeah, they just announced today. I'm going to fight Yushin Okami in October 17th. He's dropping down to 170, and we're gonna have a good fight.
Well, what's it been like for you? It's been your career. I mean, you've been with a number of organizations. How do you feel where you're at right now?
I feel good, feel healthy. Still love fighting, so fighting hard. I've taken on a lot of other responsibilities and some other fights over the past year. I've got family, and I spent a lot of time this last year working on the Mixed Martial Arts Fighters Association. I'm trying to look out for fighters' careers and their futures, and the guys younger than me and the guys I'm coaching, and someday my kids hopefully will have a better path in this profession for them.
Yeah, you're somewhat of a pioneer. I know that I believe you were the first guy to start bringing the signs in.
Yeah, it was my idea to bring the backdrop. So I did that. I came up with that idea, and Mike Swick was the first one to actually use the backdrop. So I've helped already make a lot of guys some extra money with that idea.
Do you have any thoughts on like the UFC now? What they're doing is they're kind of taking all of that away now.
Yeah, I think it's wrong. That's why we're working on a Fighters Association, because we need to have collective bargaining rights. They shouldn't be allowed to sell off all of our rights and images and likeness and stuff without us having a say about what happens to it or where it goes or how much money's being made.
Is there any thought ever to getting like a union of?
That's what the association is.
Okay.
Unions are basically the difference between a union and association. A union is underneath one company, right? So all the guys under Zuffa could form a union, but that's limiting. We want a global association, right? That'll give us a collective bargaining abilities. We can set out the way we say things should be run, and then everyone will have to comply.
You probably wouldn't have any trouble convincing other people to get involved in it.
It's a slow process because guys are scared. They're scared that they're not going to get to fight. They're going to get left out. They're going to be forced to sit. They're just scared. They're afraid that they're easily replaceable, and they don't realize how strong their voice is. So we've been spending this year going around and talking to guys and letting them know how strong and how powerful their voices really are when you collectively combine them.
Would that be something you look at once your career is over as a fighter?
That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, if there's no time to wait for my career to be over with, by then it's too late. I'm fighting for this now. I'm fighting for this because a lot of the guys I've been fighting with for a long time are getting to that age now where they've got to get out of the sport, and they don't have any money, and their bodies are broken down, and they're not going to be able to join the regular workforce. What are they going to do?
Right.
They can't even go out and start gyms nowadays because the UFC is opening up gyms everywhere, putting them out of business. You can't compete with what they charge and offer in their gyms. They just got too much money. It's like Walmart coming to town back in the 90s,
right.
Put everybody out of business. So it's just I'm tired of seeing my friends and and the guys that I'm fans of. These guys have been watching for all these years. I'm tired of watching their bodies be broken and destroyed, and there's no one there to take care of them at all. So it's time for the fighters to step up and start taking care of each other.
Have you heard any feedback from the UFC or anything?
No, we're not interested in talking with them yet until they're ready to step to the table and bargain with us collectively. When they're ready to recognize us as an association.
I see. Well, I give you a lot of credit, and I hope that continued success to you in the octagon and outside as an administrator.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm tired of watching my friends get used and abused, used up, bled dry, and then kicked out like they're garbage. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for guys like Mark Coleman to have to crowdsource to get money to get a hip replacement surgery. If we were able to run the way that the NFL Players Association runs, those retired guys who have ailments and injuries that accumulated and they suffer from them in their 60s and then they need help, there's insurance to help them out. They have money, they have people there to take care of them. We don't have that, and we should.
Well, like I said, I wish you all the best. We'll keep a line out there and follow and see how this thing goes for you.
We'll be working, and if any fighters are out there, you want information, you want education, reach out. We'll come and talk to you. Top secret style.
Okay, well, thanks. I appreciate it, Jon.